Good morning, family. Good morning, good morning. Looks like the setups I sent to the team last night hit pretty hard. Pretty hard. 1,500 points on gold. Nice drop. We have practically a golden zone rejection, and GBP USD also had a rejection and a golden zone. Still dropping. Trying to figure out if it's going to hold there. Head and shoulder little pattern. Complete it. If the pattern on gold is going to complete, then it's going to it should bounce from here. It should bounce from here if it's going to complete. Like that. Yeah, something like that. Good morning, Akinzura. Chelsea. Good morning, Frank. Yeah, if the head and shoulders is going to complete on gold, then this is where it would start moving up. We'll see. In the meantime, I mean, I went to sleep, but nice little break of the trend line on gold, dropped all night. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and remove that out of here. I want to remove that. Let me see. Let me think about this. Well, is that going to confuse people? It's probably going to confuse people. Let me remove that from there. Let's see. Something like this. That's very strong support. Right? It's where it's at right now. Let's see if that holds. And then let's go to the lower time frame. I mean, we don't have consolidation yet. Well, maybe it's forming. We're going to remove all this. I mean, I wouldn't throw even a trend line on that thing. That's so steep. Major support there, right? We have resistance, minor resistance just formed right here. Could that hold? We'll see. It shouldn't hold, right? That little resistance shouldn't hold if it's going to continue the head and shoulders pattern. But there is no guarantee that the head and shoulders pattern is going to continue, at least not yet. Right now, it's looking like it just wants to resist. And my computer is retesting, so I can't do nothing about trading right now. Resetting. Worst time to reset. All right. UPUSD. basically came to the next zone. And broke and retested this little zone over here. Something like so. But also, again, no consolidation. There is not enough consolidation there. It broke and retested and dropped, which is beautiful. That's beautiful. But there isn't, we don't have enough here at the moment to do anything. Still dropping. So and nothing doing there. Opportunity was in London so far. Excuse me. The index had a very strong bounce. So there's no wonder. I mean, it dropped. It dropped like I said it would yesterday. And it's not that I was predicting. I was just watching what it was happening, right? I was just watching the rejections from up here. And based on the rejections, it should drop. It did. And now it's headed up, looking to break the highs. But it hasn't. We can see in the stochastic side that it is extended. It may reject from here. Let's see. Okay, so broke, retested, basically drop, retested, drop. It's testing it again. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders, which should push it up. Higher time frame. And bouncing from this major area of support over here. Excuse me, guys. It just looked like it's at the very top here. So let's see what happens here. If this starts rejecting here, obviously, then gold will shoot up also. But we'll see. So basically, we have the index at resistance, and we have gold at support, which makes sense. So something's gonna happen. Let's see what we find in GA. See if there's anything to be seen in GA. This is the 4 hour. Same kind of concept. It's at resistance right now. This might not be too hard to trade. We'll see. Just rejecting this minor area over here before. It busted right through it. Again, I guess there was so much movement during London that it just hasn't had an opportunity to consolidate yet. We need that transition to more clearly see what's going on. It's a lot of stuff here. Remove that from here. Okay, that's cleaner. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, with the index pushing up, it should gold might continue dropping. Buenos dias, Abby. Good morning, Connor. Good morning, Stefan, VT. Good morning. Good morning, Ataro. Well, then Nell says that the major on GU is also a golden zone on the 4 hour time frame. I suppose, well, depending on where you draw it, but yeah, I mean, if you take this one from over here, it's more shallow. Let's see. Yeah, it's at the golden zone on that move. It's deeper on this move. I mean, there is a bigger, I'm gonna say, we had a 1 hour golden head and shoulders here. On the 4 hour, we have a bigger one happening. And it could drop to meet the neck and then bounce. 50 coming up hard. This 4 hour trend line is holding. So far it's holding. My computer's still updating. Isn't that sweet? Yep. Looks like it wants to break from here. That's a whole lot more pippage from last night. That's nearing 30 pips from the break of last night. Let's see if we get break and retest from here. Any news coming? I know we had some news last night, right? Look at all these folders at 10 a.m. Wow, that's a lot of news. I think I need to start sleeping in when these news are coming. Antonio, glad you're here. You're welcome, buddy. Yeah, the setup from last night on London worked. I mean, it was perfect. Broke, retested, dropped. Good morning, Christine. Good to have you here. Yeah, the setup from last night, and I don't have the setup completely here, but yeah, it was something along the lines of break, retest, and drop. It was beautiful. The gold setup I sent out just broke and kept going. Right? Broke and kept going. Looks like gold wants to test that support. Let me start with my apple. I have a plum here today too. Plums are good. Man, I go once to keep going. Dangerous spot though, guys. For gold. Not telling you it's not gonna sell, but it could. But just beware of where it's at. Look at that bounce. Just beware of where it's at. Take a look at the bigger picture. Look at that. Bounce, 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 bounce. Okay. Strong area. See a reaction here. And from the head and shoulder that I drew out, for those of you who weren't here, head and shoulder, if this is going to continue this head and shoulder, it should make a move to the upside, at least to here. That is on the head and shoulder move up, if it actually does complete the move up. These are clean candles for it to bounce from here and go all the way up. In other words, there is no, look, you see how these candles clean down clean like that? There was nothing to stop it from coming down because there was no stopping this. There was no pause in this going up. So now same thing coming down, and now the same thing going up. There is no pause for this to go up, at least on the 4 hour candle. On the minor ones, there's little areas. Well, not yet. I don't see it until all the way up here. Let's just clean move up. If it decides to bounce from here, this is just clean move up. So be careful with sells here. It came all the way down here and wicked up so hard. Came here, retested the 50, wicked hard again. Yeah. Beware. Seller beware. The GU is breaking. We shall see. The Dixie is pushing still. Not quite cleared, but pushing still. Which one are you talking about, Antonio? If you're talking about gold, the support is already there. If you're talking about gold, the support's already there. And it's testing it right now. A very likely scenario is for it to break, wick, come back. That's a very likely scenario. And that would complete our head and shoulders, right? That would do our head and shoulders justice. If it's gonna go up, well, either it bounces really hard and just starts breaking up to the upside. Or it consolidates for a little bit. And then makes its move either to the upside or the downside. And we don't really care because we got a plan for either way. I don't recommend trading gold on a $500 account, Connor. If you're gonna venture into gold waters, I recommend 1,000, 1,500. But if you have to trade it, then trade it with 10 cent. That's just the way that gold moves. It's so volatile. It'll wipe you out. If you're referring, let me see, what could he be referring to as far as the golden zone here? Talking about this? Well, that ain't it. Talking about this. I mean, if you look at it this way, it's already been tested before. So to me, this is all support. Could it be seen as a golden zone here? Yeah, it could be seen as a golden zone there. Since it hasn't been broken yet. At this point, this is just support for me. Well, that's not a bad idea, by the way, to look at it that way. Stefan, is it Stefan? Yeah, it's not a bad idea to look at it that way. You're welcome, Connor. Yeah, you need more funds. When you're playing the big dogs like gold or the indices, you need more funds. Or else you're gonna get margin called. Your broker will call you, even though it hasn't hit your stop loss. They'll close your trade. And I've decided I don't really care about for the green apples. Look at that bounce. Anybody trying to take that breakout will be down 14 pips. That's not too bad though. No green apples for me. These green apples are great for apple pie. So the Dixie's having a hard time crossing. And so gold is bouncing. Kind of thing. GU is still trying to figure out if I can break that trend line. It is, as I mentioned, a 4-hour trend line. Comes back from where forever. 1, 2, 3. Now this is the 4th time. Strong. I think I'm going to switch my apple to my plum. Let's go with the plum. I should have gotten 2 plums instead of an apple and a plum. I guess I must be going through a major update on my computer. Not cool. I mean, I can trade on my phone. If I see something, I can always put it in my phone. But I try not to do that. Dixie having a hard time here. Wouldn't be surprised if it dropped. I would like to see a couple more 30-minute candles develop. I mean, this could break through to the upside where it is at support, as we mentioned. I wouldn't fault anybody to take a buy if it broke through, because again, it's at support. Stop loss goes right down here. But it is extremely bearish right now. Gold is bearish right now. Strong. It's at support. Strongly bearish. It's already kind of consolidating there in the 15-minute. Just need a, I mean, to me, if it's me, this is probably good enough. But a couple more bars, like a whole hour more of bars would be nice to have some confirmation. As far as GU is concerned, we just need a break, clean break, and retest. Fatima, is that Spanish? ¿Eres española, Fatima? Yeah, I'm here every morning. This week is every morning. Hey, looks like my computer's up. No, todavía. I'm here every morning this week. Nice break on GU if it continues. 5 minutes to the 7 o'clock candle. Very nice, clean break. The play may be on GU as a fake out. Excuse me. Or a retest, we shall see. Wow. 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, all are overextended. We'll see. For it to be a fake out, it has to climb back inside. Isn't that something? Hola, Fátima. Bienvenida. And that's something. Your dad was Spaniard and Puerto Rican. Probably the same thing. So am I. I think I am, what's my percentage of Portuguese? It's 11% Portuguese. According to my DNA. It hasn't closed. Good morning, Latanya. Well, yeah, I was having, what did I have? Not the Red Delicious. The Red Delicious is also, what was it that I was having yesterday, last couple of days? I had some, that other apple, can't remember which red one it is. It's not Granny, is it? Are the grannies are red? Are the grannies red with a little yellow tint to them? And those are good. Those are good savory apples. Green apple, forget it. Apple pie. Wow. My computer's at 23% from rebooting. Well, guys, the real moves last night was gold, I guess. Gold and GU did real nice moves. Those of you on team TTA took advantage of that. I sent this out last night around the same time. I think I sent gold out first. And gold was already testing the 50 when I sent it out. And man, it just kept coming down, didn't it? That was beautiful. And then GU, I sent also soon following. And if you're not on our team, you're missing out. Come join us. Sorry, guys, for moving this so much. It's such a big panoramic view on GU that I want to be able to see it. Anshul, that's a great question. You're probably dealing with some psychological issues that are blocking you. I wouldn't be able to, do you have a chart? Maybe you have a chart. I don't know if I can click on it. Do you have a chart I can take a look at? Fatima, that's awesome. Yeah, I caught the buy on gold yesterday. Those of you who were here yesterday saw me take the buy on gold somewhere around here. It crashed on me. My stop loss was below this. It held. Climb, 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 climb. Somewhere around here, I took profit. Somewhere around here, I took profit, got out seemingly just in time. Then I sent the setup to the team and man, that was beautiful. Oh, but this is GU. This is GU. That's not it. This one. Over here. My stop loss was at the bottom of one of these wicks. I guess it was this wick. It didn't quite make it. I mean, there was a drawdown for quite a bit. And then it climbed. And it came just short of my TP. It came just short. I think my TP was up here. It came just short of it. I closed it. Okay, what's going on over here with we got a minute to go on GU. Wow, my computer is still down. The 7 a.m. and the 8 a.m. Do not be surprised if the 8 a.m. candle. Remember that the US Bank has not been open since Friday. New York is just begging to get in this. I mean, they've already been getting in it. You know, these whales have access to the market before the market opens. But the banks have not had an opportunity, have not had an open market since last Friday, which was NFP at 7 o'clock. So they are aching to get in the game. So do not be surprised to see this entire move from gold be erased by the New York. Either that or New York will concur with the current move and break it, break the bottom. But absent of news, although we do have a lot of news at 10 a.m., we got tons of news. I was going to say absent of news, it's not likely that it's going to break the bottom, but we do have a whole bunch of news at 10. It could happen today, but I don't think I'm going to be here at that time. Okay, this panoramic view, I think I'm trying to do too much here with these charts. I'm looking at too many things. I'm going to narrow our field. It bounced from an expected spot. I wouldn't be surprised. Complete reversal of all of this move. We shall see. How cool is that? How cool. Where in Puerto Rico, Fatima? Where in Puerto Rico? My family came from the Canary Islands. Yeah. Your last name is very unique. To Puerto Rico, your last name will be very unique. It'll be easy to follow, easy to find. Okay, so broke. This is gonna need a wick. I would want to see this go all the way up inside and then wick down. Otherwise, go back inside and close above. Gold is affirming that support. Ciales, no kidding. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, my grandparents are from Macau on my mom's side. On my dad's side, Isabela and the whole entire west side of Puerto Rico, because grandpa was a cop. Grandpa was a cop and quite the philanderer. Is that how you say that? Philanderous man. He was something else, that grandpa of mine. I don't mean to dishonor his memory, because later on in life, he got his life together and gave his life to God and straightened his ways. But at grandma's funeral, I met an uncle and an aunt that were younger than me. It was like, oh my gosh. And I met them. I didn't even know they existed. I think two more kids appeared after that, older than me. But yeah, he was a policeman, sergeant, and then detective in an area of Puerto Rico where there was basically one cop for 3 cities. And so he was it, you know, and he leveraged that. He leveraged that quite well. I mean, I don't approve, but for the times, yeah. So I got family all over Puerto Rico. Rivera Reyes. Reyes was my grandma's last name. Serena y Miranda are from my, it's a nice wick if it's going to continue down. Serena y Miranda son los apellidos de mi abuela y abuelo del lado materno. Is this heat wave correct? This heat wave is not correct. That's not updated. That's a nice little wick. Yeah, Rivera, ¿de dónde era ella? You know? Wow. Well, you got the wick. I wish that wick would have been deeper, further up. Volatility is not very high on GU right now. Oh, it looks like my heat wave finally updated. A little late. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's a nice move here. I am I'm a little biased for the bounce. $17 pips to the next zone. $37 pip drop from the London zone. You have a strong bounce here before where it was there. Maybe perhaps one of those demand areas. You have another area of support here. You have support all through here. Yeah. The move here was the trend line, perhaps. That retest gave about almost 14 pips. It may give 17 pips before it stops. And in the higher time frame, if this actually bounces up, this is just a little wick. Right now it's not, but look at the 4-hour candles. So 4-hour candle just ran into support and the 50. Yeah. We should see some sort of bounce. Okay. Yeah, lots of Riveras in Puerto Rico. It's like Rodriguez and Torres. I don't know. There could be a continuation, but I would think that price will start slowing down for the waiting on the 8 a.m. on the arrival of the 8 a.m. My computer is telling me these updates help protect you in an online world. Yeah, I was feeling threatened. Thank you. There's a bounce. My computer's protecting me. I feel so safe. I wasn't feeling safe until I read that. Okay. Looks like I got the latest update. I am saved. Hold on, let me mute my music over here before it starts playing something that. Is not sanctioned by the YouTube gods. Okay, it was in a little bounce there. If you took that rejection from the zone, 14 pips, and that's the story. For now, that is. I have to restart my computer again. Gold is testing low again. Well, it's very bearish. I gotta say I am biased. But there is no buy signal at the moment. Yeah, Christine. Usually there's not much happening at 6:30. I mean, today was an exception as far as the move that had already happened during London. But usually there is not much happening. At 6:30, what it allows me to do is set up and start seeing the price action. How price is moving. Where is my mouse? We'll say my computer is wigging out. I was playing salsa music all weekend and I got all these tunes in my head. Okay, gold wants to go. Gold wants to go. It's like 12 pip move. But it has to break. It has to break, close, retest, and drop for me to take a sell here. to break, close, retest and drop with the wick to the downside. The more likely scenario is a wick to the upside, and I'll be looking for it to break this area for the buy. We shall see. When you're playing probabilities, guys, right? When you're playing probabilities, which is what trading is, what are the probabilities that having dropped as hard as it has dropped, having landed at a place where it has bounced from before, what are the probabilities that this will turn into a buy rather than a sell? The probabilities are higher. It hasn't sold below this point. Sold. It hasn't sold below this point since August 27th. That's not that long ago, I guess. I think of it. It's not that long ago. But I should say this way, once it broke above on August 27th, it hasn't been below. And overall, gold is bullish. So good morning, AIT. Yeah, rejected well from there. I mean, it wasn't easy for it to climb this area. It wasn't easy for GA to climb this area. So I would think that this support may hold, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. Dropping forever. We're still waiting on that buy, aren't we? We are still waiting on that buy, on that GA buy. A long-term buy, right? Can break through here. Well, about 100 pips. It can break. But it has to break. And that's, I guess, the main thing that all of us should get from all of that is that it has to break. Not this eventually will, but it has to. Yeah, the bearish markets are nice. Honestly, I like bearish markets better than bullish markets, because it takes forever for something to climb and it takes just minutes for it to crash. A lot more money to be made on bears when the bears are in control. The bears. Buenos días, César. Things are about to get very violent with gold here. This is GA over here on the right. Things are about to get very violent with gold because it's at an important spot. The bears are trying to push for control, and the buyers are going to be pushing back. So we'll see who wins. There's another Rivera. Hey, Joseph. Welcome. 18, 19 pips there. That gold move. Trying to break. And which break will I accept? Will I accept the 30-minute or the hour? Well, the hour candle is going to be the 8 a.m. candle. And the 8 a.m. candle should be bringing in some serious volume. So I think I'm going to be waiting on the hour candle while watching the 30-minute and the 15-minute, 30-minute. You holding? Morning star there, if it can hold. I don't have any music. Where's my music? And what it is my computer was restarting. I can't see my mouse. I need to make my mouse a little bigger. And why is my screen like this? When it restarted, it messed up my configuration. There you go. Let's try this. This is more like it. Wicking back in. I'm still trying to figure itself out. This has become my go-to music over here. Feels a dead air, you know? There was no class yesterday, Abe's. I think you know that. It's a holiday. I'm not sure what Jay's status is, how he feels. I'm done with this apple. If I have the time this week, I'll try to make up the class. I may be able to, maybe Wednesday or Thursday in the afternoon, giving the UK people a little bit of opportunity to catch it at an earlier time. They always appreciate that, right? Because the London folk and our Europe folk are always staying up late to catch the classes. Well, gold is looking good for a bounce. Hopefully the 8 a.m. candle can break through. And then we're gonna see some moves. I hear you, Abes. Uh-oh, ¿qué pasó? Okay, how do I change? Can somebody tell me without making it too complicated? How do I change the size of my mouse on my Mac? This tiny little mouse, it ain't gonna work for me. My computer rebooted and changed some of my features. I have to YouTube it later on. How are we doing here? Doing that little bounce move? Sounds good to me. Where's Josh? Josh, are you in on gold already on the buy? Because that would be the kind of thing that Josh would do. Mi amigo de la República Dominicana. He would be on the buy there already. This is a 7:30 candle. Still hanging out, waiting. So Dixie rejected. Testing it again. If the pattern continues, then the Dixie will break the high and gold will break the low. But it is rejecting. Rejection, rejection, rejection. If it falls below here, then we should see a resurgence of gold. Did you guys enjoy your holiday weekend? All US folks? Did you enjoy your holiday weekend? Do anything special? On Labor Day? Did you labor? Did you have to go to work? On Labor Day? Did you have the time off? I took Labor Day week. I took Labor Day week. Pretty good when you can make a holiday for a week. Yeah, this is a week of reflection for me and establishing new goals. Smashed a few goals this year already. Time to reboot for the rest of the year. You know, our goals, by the way, when talking about goals, goals should not be easily accomplished. Sometimes you smash them. But if you're consistently smashing your goals, then you're making it too easy to win. Which means you're afraid of losing. And one of the best things you're going to do for yourself in life, and I know I have a lot of young people here, is make your goals difficult to achieve and then break them. Or if you're in the habit of sabotaging yourself, a habit of losing, then make small goals that are consistent wins. This is why we tell our team when they're beginning to take 15, 20 pips, 15, 20 pips, 15, 20 pips. Taking 15, 20 pips from the market is not that difficult. It's difficult in the beginning because you don't have the consistency yet. You don't know how to trade yet. But once you have it, you develop that habit of winning. And once you have created the habit of winning, it's you're not going to easily give in or give up when things get hard and difficult. Because at some point, this trading thing is going to become difficult for you. Mercedes, bendiciones. Mi buena amiga Mercedes. ¿Ya llegaste a España? You make it back or you're still stateside? Goals should be smart, as they say, right? Morning, Kiki. What is the acronym for SMART? Let's see, the M stands for measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So what's the S? What does the S stand for? Somebody's going to Google it here real quick. What does the S start in SMART as far as goals? Goals should be smart. Somebody Google that. Goals should be smart. What's the S stand for? I forgot. This is a good week for one-on-ones, Jones. And I think I told you from the beginning, man, you needed to make the transition to trading view. Get a one-on-one so I can beat you upside the head. Specific. Thank you, Walter. Exactly. Goals should be specific, measurable, attainable. Is it realistic or is it realistic, the R? And time bound. It's not realistic, is it? Tell me the other one, Walter. But the idea behind a goal is not that you reach it. The idea behind a goal is that it gives you something to strive after. Again, if you're always hitting your goals, then you're making it too easy. You should be missing your goals with some consistency while still stretching, and then sometimes you catch them. So I caught a few of my goals this year and I need to reboot. So this week is my week of reflection, journaling, praying, and preparing for the rest of the year. You got to keep that thing always in front of you. It was realistic. Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mercedes. There you go. Yep. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Yeah. Time bound is more in line. Not timely, but time bound. In other words, a goal has to have a date. It has to be written down. It has to have a date. Got it, Jones. I understand, buddy. You do what you got to do. Only you know the specifics of your situation. Don't ever feel like you have to explain it to anybody or justify it to anybody. Is it going to break? Price action seems to want to break. 20 minutes to New York. And it's an important spot for the Dixie, isn't it? Yes, it is. We go through those seasons, Jones. It's all good. We go through seasons. Sometimes there are things blocking us mentally that we don't realize. Somebody was saying earlier about doing really well on demo and not doing so great, or doing great when back testing is what they said. Doing great on back testing and not so great on live. Live and back testing is not the same, is it? In back testing, you don't have the psychological pressure of what success is and doing well and all this other stuff. Same thing with demo. Demo is not the same as trading live. When you put your money at risk, that's when you know the truth about yourself, about your relationship with money, about your relationship with success, your relationship with failure. And a lot of people fight. You know, a lot of people fight themselves. They don't like what they find out about themselves when they're trading. You know, I found out some things about myself I didn't like when I started trading. I had to make the adjustment. First of all, I had to admit that is the issue. That is the issue. I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose. Why don't I like to lose? Because somehow in the back of my head, there's some program playing in the back of my head that's telling me I'm a loser. And I'm trying to prove that I'm not a loser. Well, guess what, guys? If you have a program inside your head that tells you you're a loser and you're trying to prove not a loser, you are going to lose to prove that you are a loser. Because that's the program that's in your head. So first you have to change that. This has to change. And then it'll be reflected in what you're doing. You know? Hey, Robert, what helped you stay disciplined and consistent throughout your Forex journey? There's wins, losses, so many strategies and information out there, plus balancing your personal life. A lot of balancing. Yeah, well, some things go out of balance, right? I think balance is a fallacy, man. I don't think you're going to find any successful person out there that is going to agree with the argument of balance. You're not going to find anybody out there that has accomplished anything great that will agree with the current socially acceptable balance term. There's no such thing. There are seasons in which some things are more important than others. If you're getting ready to be getting married, for example, if you're getting ready for a wedding, for a season, that is the most important thing. And everything else has to wait. The sleeping has to wait. The hours perhaps that you're working has to wait or increase. You know, a lot of people, fringe friends and family, they're going to have to wait, you know, while you are in that season. When a woman is pregnant and about to have a child in 9 months, it's a season in which there are things that she cannot do, that she can't physically do. If she used to drink, if she loves her child, is going to have to stop drinking. If she used to smoke and she loves her child, she's going to have to stop smoking, you know, for a season, right? Seasons. And for that season, things go out of balance. And they're going to remain out of balance because the priority has become this. If you are ill, if you're sick, battling cancer or any other disease, balance goes out the window, doesn't it, guys? Forget balance. Screw balance. Let's get well. You know, your nutrition, your rest, your medicine, your doctor's visit, that becomes a priority. Okay? So if you're trying to learn a new skill, whatever it is, and you are, in this case, dedicating yourself to Forex for a season, this is going to have to become the it for a season. the study, the dedication, the time you put into it. There are some things, obviously, you cannot neglect. You cannot neglect being a father. You cannot neglect being a husband. You cannot neglect being a leader in your community if you are, right? Because based on the principles on which you live your life, those things still take preeminence. You know, those things are still important and have value to you as an individual and long-term also. But even those things are going to have to adjust themselves while you are in your season of learning this new skill. Looks like the beautiful retest on GU is holding. Let's see. I mean, honestly, nobody, because it is socially acceptable, nobody will fault a father or a mother who returns to school to get their master's degree or get their PhD. They wouldn't fault them for being out of balance, right? They wouldn't fault them for being out of balance for a season because they're getting their master's degree, because they're getting a PhD, because in society, that's an acceptable use of being out of balance. But watch them, you tell them about the goals and dreams that you're going after on a topic that they don't understand or don't know, and you're gonna get all sorts of flack. They don't know. They don't know what's inside of you. Looks like the DXY is gonna break, which is pushing GU down further. To me, again, balance is a fallacy. It's a matter of priorities. Living your life based on the values that you hold and what's important to you and what you cannot do without. And I'll tell you something. I have some goals and dreams for myself and for my family I cannot do without, period. I'm not leaving this earth without accomplishing these things. I'm not. And so everything else is going to have to wait, period. And so what, 2.5 years ago, I needed to upend my life so that I could be with Jay in the London and learn how he trades. And so I upended my life for 2.5 years. For 2.5 years, I upended my life to give that a priority. Some people question my being out of balance. I ignore it. I ignore it. They don't know. They don't know. When you have a burn inside of you, man, when you have a burn inside of you, that burn, it's not going to be taken out by what people say. And so I upended my life. 2.5 years later, I'm in a position now to switch that all over again. And I now have an acquired skill that will pay me for the rest of my life. And I'm still not going to be in balance. I'm going to give priority to the things that are important to me. Oh, look at that GU move. It's trying to make its move, that move before the 8 o'clock comes. Now, as far as discipline is concerned, man, losing money will discipline you real quick. Losing money will discipline you real quick. And in fact, Joseph, this exercise that I'm doing right now and that I have taken on as far as doing the lives is an attempt on my behalf to become even more disciplined. You know, because being trading live and trying to instruct at the same time causes me to enforce the rules that I believe in and that I teach. Very nice break and retest. Again, we had a break and retest up here, another break and retest here of structure. It's running into another level of structure down here. and lots of noise. So we'll see if this can continue during New York. I've not taken anything because, to be honest, I'm buy biased. I may miss out on the move. I mean, at some point it's gonna bounce. I just don't know when it is, and I'm waiting for the 8 o'clock candle to see. And in my experience so far, I've only been trading New York for a couple of weeks. And in my experience so far, the 8 a.m. candle and the 9 a.m. candle is where it's at. So all of this pre-New York move is laying the groundwork for what's coming at the 8 a.m. And I like to see that. Yeah, Mercedes, that's a good one. As far as trying to keep the emotion out of it. Yeah, I don't know that we can completely eliminate emotion out of it. Humans, we're emotional beings. That's part of our makeup. We just need to make it work for us. We need to make our emotions work for us. You know? The emotions, how can I say? A lot of people think that they can control their emotions with their minds, and they don't quite understand that the emotion comes first. The emotion is preeminent. The emotion happens of pretty much anything. Any emotion happens in I don't know, can't remember what the number is. Hundreds of a second. And then the thought happens much later. So you can't really control your thought. You have to regulate. Your emotions. You can't control your emotions. You have to regulate your emotions. In other words, when you feel the emotion, you need to train yourself. We all do. We need to train ourselves when we feel the emotion to respond in a way that is positive. This is where you run into people who yell and scream at their kids or throw rants and tantrums when things don't go their way. It's because nobody has made them, or they haven't made themselves regulate their emotion. We all feel like throwing a tantrum. We all feel like screaming and yelling. Why don't we all do that? Because some of us have learned to regulate our emotion to not injure those people that we love. And other people give free rein to what is on their minds and then try to apologize. That's not going to work for me, guys. That's not going to work for me. That's what a baby does. Throw a tantrum. That's what a teenager does. Blurt things out without thought. I don't accept that from adults. And I'm sorry if you have not had anybody teach you, you're certainly not going to be treating me that way. You can treat everybody else you want that way. You're not going to do that to me. I will walk away from you. Bye. 26, 27 pips. Nice. That was very nice. Missed out on that one. That was beautiful. I guess I'm really just focused here. What's happened with and sorry about my rant. It is my show, right, though? If I can't speak my mind in my own channel. That's so funny. Nice rejection. Somebody was talking about this rejection. Ooh, 40 pips. on GA. I'm amazed that, check it out. Where is it? The Dixie is pushing through. It has broken through. Gold has not broken the bottom yet. That is surprising. So we're going to learn something here, right? Either gold is going to have a delay reaction here and drop as the Dixie is going up, or we may have it moving in the same direction as the Dixie here in a minute. Just contradictory to the long-term history. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Let's have it, Christine. Let's have our one-on-one. Again, it's a good time this week to do it. Look at this move. Nice. Jay Young, you're funny. You are a funny man. Look at the Dixie. Again, I question a move like that before the open. 5 minutes to the open. Yeah, guys, when it comes to let's see. No consolidation, really. Broke, retested, drop, no consolidation. Still waiting. Gold is the only one that's giving me consolidation right now. Gold is the only one that's holding consolidation right now. I could create some zones there with GA. Oh, what's going on here? Gold. Good job, Josh. Well done. Oh, no. Maybe a little over trading there, Josh. Usually they move in opposite directions. Looks like both moves on GA and GU are based on the weakness of, man, this is getting tempting over here. But 8 o'clock is coming. How much time? 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So going back to the topic of balance, again, it's really a matter of living by principle. If you value your relationship with God, you're going to spend time with him. If you value your relationship with your wife, your children, you're going to spend time with them. If you value financial security or opportunity, you're going to invest time in it. If you value education, you're going to study. No matter what's going on in the season of your life, you're going to be doing those things. But there are seasons in life where one or the other takes preeminence over the others. And so you're going to focus on that harder. And it's going to appear as you being out of balance. But the truth of the matter is just a season. That's all. Just a season. And the Bible talks to us about that, right? Ecclesiastes. If you're not familiar with the Bible, go read yourself Ecclesiastes chapter 3. In a newer version, don't use the King James Version, even though I think you can still understand that passage of scripture. But get yourself the Message, or get yourself the New Living Translation, perhaps even the New International Version. I'm liking gold, guys. At AM candle coming. What would be my stop loss if I took a buy here? What is that, 30 pips? Let me adjust my lot size. Okay. All right. And reach yourself at least, this is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock candle just opened. Okay. I'm tempted to go in. I'm in the buy of gold. Stop loss at the bottom of the wick. Basically, I'm counting on the volume from New York to take me. If it fails me, then I'm toast. If it breaks the low of the previous closing of the candle, I'm gonna close half of it. Let me go over there quickly. Let's see. For a moment there, I was in profit, but not enough for me to do anything about it. Just watching it. Holding my position. I have no idea what's happening with anything else. I've been waiting on this move. Basically, my entry, I guess I should put it up. Something like so. Is that about right? That looks about right. Something like so. Perhaps all the way up here, if I can hold it that long. If it fails to hold, if it breaks the bottom of this wick, I'm going to close half. New York volume hasn't helped any yet. Maybe now, let's see. It's a tiny little profit right now. Tiny little more. It's pushing. Here we go, guys. Let's see. I needed to push at least 10 pips for me to move my stop loss. I moved it to the bottom of the previous green candle, giving me a better than 1-to-1. If it's gonna make its move, this is the moment. Hey Josh, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? You got here just in time. Although you're probably already in it since the wick. You're probably already in it since the wick. Por supuesto que estás en el buy. Who doesn't believe that? So am I. It doesn't take much on gold when it starts moving to pay you very well. It can also take a lot of money from you, so keeping a tight finger on the trigger, it's important. I'm up 4 pips. Come on, buddy. Let's get a move on. Vamos, empuja, empuja, empuja. Empuja, empuja, empuja. 20 pips en el bolsillo. Nice. Yo tengo 5. Tengo 5 y la acción del precio me tiene a mí aquí que ya quiero cerrar. Ay. Let's see. Boom, let's get going. There you go. Let's go, gold. Let's go, gold. Show them who you are. Vamos, ahorita, vamos, vamos, vamos. 6 pips. It's gonna touch that 8. I may have to take profit at the 8. Because that's a likely place for it. If it's gonna keep going down, that's a likely place for it to come back. Nice little quick little scalp. See if I can get that push. 7, 10. Come on, let's go. 10. Come on. Push, push. There you go. I took it. I took my profit. They're probably gonna keep going, but it's struggling. Okay. Not too shabby. Almost 800 bucks for the day. Not too shabby. Yeah, I took it already. This will be the target. But here's the deal, guys. On a strong bearish move like this, if it's going to turn around bearish again, this is where it will probably start right here after it touches the 8. It hasn't been at the 8 since it broke down below it. I mean, it broke down below and then it came touch and drop, touch. This is likely the place for it to drop. I got 10 pips out of that and I had already 16. So that's about 26 pips for the day. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Can't tell if you can see it or not. So yeah, I'm thinking it could come all the way up here. Nice clean action. Good job, Jones. You might have gotten better spreads than me, Mercedes. There it goes. Oh, and also by the time I closed mine, it might have wicked down. I'm not sure how that goes. But boy, am I gonna kick myself, right, if it goes all the way up here? It looks like it's breaking on the 8. Smart move, Josh. Good move. Connor says, I got my 55 cents. Good man, Connor. So you guys get my logic, right? I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this, right? I set my little minor zone right here. And after the bounce from the support, confirmation of the bounce, once this candle, the 8 a.m. candle, which brings the volume, right, broke over the highs, I took an early entry because this would have been the entry here. And not that I can't take that either, but it should break there and perhaps go, but the logic of it is I wanted to get in before my stop loss got too far away from me. And this was already 28 pips stop loss. I didn't want it to be much more than that. And by getting an early entry, I could catch again a good scalp before it struggled here with the 8. As you can see, it's struggling with the 8. I was going to close half if it broke down below. If it broke down below its own wick, I would have closed half, which would have been, what is that? 18.10.6, 18.10.6, 18.10.6. That would have been like 8 pips or something like that. But based on the bigger picture, this, look at that. Look at that bounce. It's going back above the 50 on the 4-hour. Woo, baby. We already knew about this. Had I taken an earlier entry, like down here on these wicks, then I would have held it. But Up here, I'm running into that resistance. That moving average is going to prove a problem. And now I can chill. I can chill and watch the show. This is the world of scalping. And out, done, bye. Make it go. Make it go. How's the Dixie holding up? Okay, so there you go. So the Dixie is still pushing up and gold pushed up. Something is not right with the picture. The Dixie's trying to break the highs. With a lot size like Jay takes, that would have been what, $2,000? I gotta get me there. I gotta get me there. Let's see. That 8 a.m. candle, that 8 a.m. candle is going to be either a nasty wick, either a nasty wick, or it's going to push up. Based on what I'm seeing now. Te va bien, Josh. Te va muy bien. Mercedes, ¿no te quedan turrones? Ok, ¿qué hora es? Las 8:17. September the 2nd on the 1H. Is that what you're saying, Walter? 1H, September 2nd. From low to high. Yeah, but that would be, how can I say? That's not as relevant, Walter, as the fact that looking back, further back, all the way back to the 30th of August, this created support. This broke it for a moment. It was a fake out and went back inside. Again, confirming support. This came down, confirmed support. These all confirm support. So it should bounce from here, which is what it did. To Madrid. Oh my gosh, there's actually a turrón store. They have so many fancy flavors now. I even saw one a month ago that is seaweed flavor. Okay, that not so good. Seaweed on turrón. Come on, you're messing it for me. Mira, todavía está batallando con el 8 exponential. This is from experience. When gold is trending, the 8 exponential is usually a great entry. Just like, let me see, lower time frames. Well, here it doesn't really show very well. 30-minute. 30-minute. It broke below. It touched the 8, came down. Touched the 8, came down. Touched the 8, came down. Touched the 8, touched the 8, touched the 8, touched the 8, coming down. Okay, it goes above it for a moment. Didn't bounce here, broke down below the 8, comes back to the 8, drops. Come back to the 8. Let's see what happens. So based on that action, I took profit. Oh, there you go. Let's see if it breaks. Sí, yo creo que el Dixie, mira, sí está rechazando. Después de haber subido, Dixie está rechazando aquí. Puede caer hasta acá. Si esto cae hasta acá, ya tú sabes lo que va a pasar con el oro. I like gold for a bullish move. I like gold for a bullish move. Come on, gold. For Josh's sake, keep on going. Very good moves on gold and GU last night and this morning. I know Mercedes caught GU on the sell. Did you hold it, Mercedes? Did you hold the GU? Yeah, this should keep pushing. This should keep pushing. If it doesn't make a wick, it's gonna push. Awesome. Well done, Mercedes. Well done. Very nicely done. Yeah, that's going to be my topic next time around. Partial profits as a way to risk management. Like my options here would have been to take partial profit, move my stop loss to break even, and let it ride. I decided to take the full load, but A good risk management tool. Excuse me, guys. Is to, once it moves, again, you got to give it enough room to move. Once it's proven its move, and what does that mean? I can't tell you what that means. Like right now, this move is, well, it went all the way to 18 pips from my entry, approximately. Once it crossed about the 12 pip area, somewhere in there, you could move the stop loss to below the wick or just to break even if you don't want to take a loss. And then you can let the rest ride after taking, I don't know, 75%, 80% profit. And then you let that little piece left to keep running, keep running, keep running, as long as it wants to go. If it comes back, takes you out. There is a good possibility it could take you out and still go up when you're only putting a 12 pip stop loss on gold, you know, like 120 points. Still struggling here. We need it to close above. It's a 30-minute. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the yawns. Okay. I had a little beef with my broker. And again, they're giving me my money back. I like these people. That's LQDFX. Me perdí de una buena entrada en GU, pero sucedió a las 3:30 de la mañana y estaba descansando. Yeah, yo también. GU did a classic London move, you know, very nice. Very nice. Now, let's talk about psychology. This right here, what's going on with gold right now, is partially why I took profit. My psychology doesn't handle this very well. My psychology doesn't handle this very well. I think the team already knows. Most of my wins are minutes to seconds. When it comes to gold, it can just be seconds, right? You saw when I entered and when I took profit. Let me see, what was the excuse me, this, it stamps the times. So it was 40 seconds into the 8 a.m. candle, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. That was my trade, 8 minutes. Okay, in 8 minutes, I can make the money that I would make at my job all day long, right? Versus and my psychology works well with that, versus as a day trader or swing trader, waiting and holding and waiting to see what happens here. Is it going up? Is it coming down? Is it just a, is it just a pullback to drop really hard? Am I gonna make my money? Am I not gonna make my money today? I don't deal well with any of that. And I recognize that about myself. And I have to accept it, right? If I entered a very small lot size, a much smaller lot size, then I don't care, right? I can just put it on and go the rest of my day, leave it running. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm putting a large lot size to make money because I'm creating income. You know, this is the pips that pays the bills. Pips pay my bills. My daughter gave me that. So I secure the bag. I secure my money for the day. And if I see an opportunity, I take it. But I have secured the bag. And now I'm good for the rest of the day. I either don't take a trade if it doesn't really work out my way, or I take a trade that has the high probabilities that I like with tight stop losses. I'm not in it to wait. Oh, it looked like it broke. Now let's see if this is a retest. This should have a continuation to the upside. It broke above that minor zone. Now this should wick here and keep going up. Otherwise, that hour candle is going to turn into a wick. Let's see if it breaks the highs. If it breaks the high here, this should be the place where it will wick for a moment, at least. Did you start with $1,000? Yeah, I started with $1,000. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I got to be aware of that with the mic. Thank you, Walter, for giving me the heads up on that. Yeah, you got to understand your psychology. Some people work better putting the trade and just going away, putting the trade and going to sleep. Some people can't rest until they see their trade resolved. And I've learned that while I'm patient at a lot of things, I'm not so patient waiting for gold or any other pair to do what I see in my analysis it should do. So it seems to me that naturally speaking, I'm a scalper. And if I am a scalper, then I have to develop a strategy. I have to work with a strategy that works according to my psychology. I'm not going to try to become, I'm not going to force myself to be a day trader or a swing trader when my psychology is one of a scalper. So if my psychology is one of a scalper, take profit, take quick profits. It'll be done. Okay, this should become a wick to go up. If it fails to do that, we're gonna have problems. Well, I'm not going to, because I'm out. Ooh, mira ese rechazo. Joe, mira ese rechazo. Not good, not good. That's the 1 hour candle wicking. So boom, that would have taken me out at break even. Versus I took profit. Connor, I've been here 2.5 years. Look at this. Ooh, that's nasty. Let's see if somehow gold can pull it off. Let's see if gold can pull it off. Yeah, Jones. Glad you're here. That needs to quickly turn around or things are going to get ugly for gold and buy holders. Yep. Yep. You're welcome, Connor. This is a dual, this is a not two-edged sword. I guess that's not the word I'm looking for. It's a dual purpose. My purpose in doing this is twofold. To bring people, well, actually threefold, to bring people to the academy who are not aware of the academy, attract Spanish speaking, which again, if I'm only doing this in English, it's not going to really do much for that, but I am developing a Spanish speaking curriculum or curriculum in Spanish. Give value on YouTube, content that's valuable, hopefully, if people consider it valuable, and then increase my discipline. It's just the next natural step for me is to go public. That's just that's the next natural step. Okay. Well, if this is gonna work, this is gotta break the highs now, right? This 30-minute candle needs to break the highs. Wait a minute. I see a red folder on USD. Oh, that's next week. Why is that here? Why are those red folders from next week here? I don't understand. Like, what the heck? Well, look at that. Nice, beautiful. So what would you say there, Joel? It came down to, for liquidity, it came down to take out the stop losses. Good job, Josh. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're in a buy from down here, your stop loss is down here, so you're good. Oh boy, this is really gonna get going now. It should get going now. Woo, baby. See, this would have messed me up. Yeah, look at the Dixie. This would have messed me up. That I was in profit 18 pips and then it took me out. That would have messed me up. So I don't let it. I do what works for me. Ooh, baby. I think it's gonna roar. Oh, it's roaring already. Wow, it came down, what, 20 some pips? It came about 20 pips. Let's see if it actually breaks the highs. I may be playing games with people. ¿Qué hora es? Las 8:30. You know, it's a good day when by 8:30 you have made your income for the day. It's a good day. This should break the high. ¿Cuánto tiempo queda? It's a long time to the end of the hour. It needs to close above the 8. Have a great day, Connor. One day you're gonna walk away from that job. One day you're gonna be able to walk away from that job. Spend your time helping others to make money online. You will do it. Here it goes. I mean, I'm expecting an explosive move. I'm looking for an explosive move. It hasn't really done that yet. I barely see my head. I need to find a more comfortable way of doing this. Oh, that's true. I have a meeting at 10. Ooh, there it goes. It's gonna go. Let's go. I am available for one-on-ones. For those of you who are interested in having one-on-ones, that's what I'm doing at 10 o'clock. I got a one-on-one with someone. You can book it on the trendtrading.academy site. That's trendtrading.academy. If you're wanting to one-on-one consultation. I do have time this week, so if you were thinking about it, this is the week to do it. So I do have some time. I'm still waiting for this thing to break through. No, I still have a job, Walter. Still have a job. I have been able to reduce my hours significantly. I'm basically gone from working about 20 days in a month to now working about 5 days. About 5 days right now. And that's part of the goals, of the new goals that I'll be setting this week. How to get rid of those 5 days. How to get rid of those 5 days. You got to do it through the site, Jones. 7 p.m. is not a problem as long as it doesn't interfere with Jay's class. Pretty much, I'm always there. And you know what? I really enjoy watching the market. Like, you know, when you're watching it, there's no stress. You wait for your moment, you take your shot, you win or you lose. If you lose, you learn. If you win, you make money. We don't often learn from our wins. Sometimes we get euphoric with our wins and don't really learn the lesson from our win. What was the lesson for my win here? The lesson for my win was it was worth waiting for my setup. I missed out on GU dropping. I didn't really miss out anything on gold. I was waiting for this, right? And it came. When it came and I saw my edge, I took it. When I saw a potential problem with the 8 exponential, I took my profit. Now it looks like it's going to break it, which is fantastic for those of you who are still holding. I'm glad with my profits and it's all good. Walter says, bigger lot sizes, get rid of the 5 days. Easy to say, harder to execute. Harder to execute. That's part, again, of my psychology. I have learned that my psychology can only handle incremental changes in my lot size. It took me a long time to get to this point. Now I'm messing with the 30 and the 50 lots. It took me a long time to get to the $5 lot size. And then from the 5 to the 10 was a struggle. Took me about a year. And that was concentrating on just doing 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I think I leapt from 10 to 20, all right. And then I kind of got stuck on 20 for a long time. And it's the amount of money. It's the amount of money that messes you up. You see how much money is coming through, and you don't take profit fast enough like you should. And all of a sudden you see your $500, $600 position become 200. And now you don't take that because it's 200 and not 600. And now you don't take the 200. Now that becomes 0. Now you're thinking that, oh, it's going to come back so you can make a little more money. Now it goes negative. You know, it messes with your brain. So it took me a while to learn to adjust to the higher lot sizes. And now what I do is there's a specific strategy that works for me with high consistency. When I see that one, I throw in my large lot size. When I see others, I don't do it. You know, I do my regular lot sizes. And so I challenge myself with the bigger lot sizes when I see my setup. What was it? I'm messing around with the $50 lot size now. And the other day I saw, well, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday I saw an opportunity on GU, was it? Yeah, GU. On GU. And it's funny because eventually GU did come my way and it would have been a big win. But it was a large issue. It was a $50 lot size. So $50 lot size on a 3 pip stop loss, no big deal. I gave it 5 pips because I felt comfortable with that. It took me out. It took me out. Gold rescued me, but it did take me out, right? I also learned from my psychology. Losing money is not a problem. I don't have a problem with losing money. What I have a problem with is letting it run. So I don't let it run. If I lose, I lose. I lose quick, I'm done. You know, I can recoup pretty quick, assess, look for my opportunity, get my money back or get most of it back. And if I don't, the day is done. It's okay. You know, it'll be another day tomorrow. But letting losers run, no longer part of my game plan. And so you said, you know, use larger lot sizes. No, it doesn't quite work that way. It doesn't quite work that way. Your mind needs to be able to accept the larger lot sizes. Otherwise, you mess yourself up. You become a different trader. You're not the same trader. So you can win consistently with $20 lot size and then lose consistently in the $50 lot size because you're not ready for it. If you set it up, Jones, like if you book it and you pay for it, it will automatically message me that I have a new student one-on-one. Yep, you will, Christine. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Everybody's journey is different. Kirky, yeah, that happens. That happens. Did you have your stop loss based on structure? Or was it just a random number? Did you have it based on structure? Your stop loss. Josh says 5 pip drawdown is a heart attack. Well, it depends on your lot size. Oh, that 1 hour candle is turning nasty again. No bueno. 2 to 3%. Yeah, 2 to 3%. I'm pushing it now. I mean, ooh, there it goes. Opposite direction. Not bueno. Not bueno, not bueno, not bueno. Yeah, I'm happy I got out of that. It's the other way around, Christine. What lot size do you recommend for X size? Right? It's the other way around. You need to have $5,000 for a $5 lot size if you're using proper risk management. That is, if you're going to risk 3%. Yeah, the New York volume is turning against gold. Okay, yeah, Kirky. If you're not comfortable with price going to a certain place, if you're not comfortable with price going to a certain place, then your lot size is too big for the trade. If you're going to do it properly by structure, yeah, stop losses should be based on structure. Yeah, look at this move from gold. If this doesn't turn into a wick going up, I think the 3 a.m. candles, the 9 a.m. candle is going to push it even harder down. It's only 7 minutes. Let's see what comes of it. Still hasn't broken it. Look at that. In the last 15 minutes of the candle is when it made it move. I mean, it started wicking out earlier, but. So again, I was talking earlier about it breaks below, retest the 8, retest the 8, retest the 8, drops, keeps dropping, right? Retesting the 8. That's how gold acts. So here you go. Dropped, retested the 8, dropped, retested the 8, dropped. Don't mean it can't break through, but it is following its regular pattern. And that drop was 20 pips, 35 pips. Very strong drop. This would have messed me up. After being up, you know, in this case, it would have been up 18 pips. If I had been looking for a sell, Walter, if my setup had been for a sell here, then when it rejected and broke down below this area again, then I would have taken it. But my setup was a buy, a bounce from here. So switching over to a sell that quick, no, I'm still waiting. This still hasn't broken. So looks like it's gonna break, but it hasn't broken. All of these wicks down here, were at one point red, all the way down here, and yet it went up. Could happen again. Don't look likely, but it could happen again. Ooh. 7 minutes to the 9 a.m. candle. So So Josh, the 8 a.m. candle is where it's at, dude. To answer your question, Walter, for example, seeing this over and over now for the last couple of weeks, seems to me that the 8 a.m. candle is the deal, right? So let's see, that's a 30-minute going up on the 8 a.m. candle. But if I know the hour candle is where it's at, which I think it is, then it would be wise to wait. Look, it almost kissed the 8 over here and dropped. Then it'll be wise to wait to see what the 8 a.m. candle is doing and then taking advantage of it. If it's going to continue the pattern of the last however long, then the 9 a.m. candle is going to make a push to the downside. Look at that rejection. Again, it's rejecting. Anshul, I'm here every day this week. Next week, I think I'm gonna be here every day but Wednesday. I set myself up to do it every day this month except for Wednesdays. But I rearranged my schedule to be here tomorrow. So I'll be here tomorrow. This week I'm here every day. That move right there still would have not taken you out with the wick, with the stop loss down here. It's amazing. Yeah, the 8 a.m. and the 9 a.m. are pretty consistent, Mercedes, right? And then after that, it's like nothing to do. Well, sometimes the 10 a.m. candle. Sometimes, and I'm assuming the 10 a.m. candle today will do something because there's news. I already bought, Anshul. I guess you just got here. Yeah, I already bought and won on a short, on a very quick scalp. 10 pips, almost 11 pips, not quite, when it was going up. Let's show Anshul what happened. Here you go, Anshul. This thing dropped before. This thing dropped, bounced, right? Confirmed the bounce on this candle. And then when this candle broke the high of these candles, I took it. It went up like 18 pips. I took like 10, 11, because I was expecting a rejection at the 8, which now it is exactly what it did. It rejected at the 8, it's dropping. Support is holding though. I don't give signals, Anshul. I don't give signals. And right now, this is very bearish. Right now, this is very bearish. This, if anything, this is a sell signal right now. But it's at support. See all these bounces from here? This is support. So no sell is safe here until it breaks, closes, retest, and then you gotta sell. You know? Let me post the let me see, where is my affiliate link for the Academy, for those of you who want to join. Anshul, check out our site. Yeah, Josh can say don't buy. I'm not gonna say that. Josh, stop telling people what to do, man. That's when you get in trouble. You know, he's not gonna buy because you told him not to. And then this is going to go down, wick, and go up 200 pips, and he's gonna be cursing the gods. Yeah, I don't give signals. I don't tell people buy or sell. I'm just trading myself and telling you my thought process as I'm trading. Everybody takes their own trades at their own risk. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not telling you that you should buy or sell. Everybody is free to do what they think is best. Is that 9 a.m.? That's a 9 a.m. candle. The 8 a.m. candle still failed to close below. Let's see. Usually the 8 gives continuation. I mean, the 9 gives continuation to the 8. So let's see if it does. Which case is going down. Oye, Tigre, ¿cómo tú le vas a estar diciendo a la gente que compra o venda, chico? Cabezón. Abby, are you still here? Abby is probably at work. Abby's probably at work, unless you work from home. Cuando el jefe no está mirando, ella está haciendo sus trades. I took a long drive yesterday to pick up my, no te preocupes, chico. I took a long drive to pick up my mother-in-law. And my hiney is asking for relief. I need a jacuzzi. That's gonna be the next acquisition. Put a jacuzzi in the back, next to the pool. ¿Qué tú crees, Josh? Is that gonna hold? A mí como que no me convence. And the Dixie just broke highs. The Dixie broke highs. High. Some level of rejection here. Getting a cramp. Too much coffee, too much caffeine over the last couple of days. Trying to stay awake. So I'm kind of dehydrated. Oh, well, wait a minute. That's why I brought my water. I haven't been drinking it. Now Joel is waiting for it to drop so he can catch the wick from the bottom. It's holding. Mira, ese tipo ya hubiese ganado 15 pips y tú le dijiste que no lo compré. And on the English speaking people are saying, what did he say? What did he say? Let's see. I got about 25 minutes and I'm calling it quits. ¿Te gustó esa? ¿Te gustó esa? Right? Yep. That's still holding, guys. That's amazing. I don't think it will. Oh, that was the close of the 4-hour candle. So this is the open of a new 4-hour candle. Is that right? This is the open of, so the 9 a.m. candle. See, I didn't know this. The 9 a.m. candle is the open of a new 4-hour candle. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I think that's been working for a little bit. Mercedes. That is helpful. That is very helpful. That goal wants to go. It wants to go. It's barely hanging on. This is when it gets exciting to watch gold. Barely hanging on. The Dixie is still trying to figure out where is it going to reverse. Very nice move. Actually, the safest and most comfortable trades were on GU. Lots of little zones here. I know this is distracting. Broke, retest, drop, broke, retest, drop, broke, retest. I'm not sure that's going to have a continuation. Maybe it will. Pivots. It broke the S1 and S2, probably bounced on the S3. But that was really clean. Well, and last night on gold, it was very clean too. Now it's getting dicey. You know, this move on gold was very clean. Now is the moment of truth. What is it that gold wants to do? And what will it do? No, esto tiene que romper. This has to break above. Okay. This has to break above. For this to be a buy, this has to break above. For this to be a buy. It still hasn't hit stop loss. Crazy as that may sound, for those of you who were up here, it didn't hit stop loss. Crazy. If you're looking at buys, let me adjust this. Let me adjust this. There you go. What is that? That's better than 1-to-1. If you're looking at buys, that's it. It has to climb this, right? It just created resistance right there. It just created resistance on the 30-minute there. So it has to climb that for this to be a buy. Otherwise, you're going to see this turn into a wick and go red and drop. Breakfast is calling me. Esa manzanita ya no me está dando para nada. Maybe another plum. You guys getting value out of this? Should I just sleep in? You guys getting value out of this? Sometimes it just feels like it's just dead air. Other than the little music in the background. Let's see that. Hold on a second. I never did pull a fib on that thing. Okay, from there. Oh, it's not quite a golden zone retracement. From there, look at that, Joe. Look at that. Beautiful on the 23.6. That would seem to indicate it's going to break the bottom. If you're curious about what I'm doing, come join us at the Academy. You can learn quite a bit about many topics, including the Fibonacci, which I just threw in there. Oh, we got a scammer. Hey, Joel, don't follow those hot girls. They'll lead you to perdition. They will lead you to perdition. Like I tell my son, do not fall for the loose woman. Right? Proverbs, is it Proverbs 7, is it? Did I get them all, or is still anywhere around? Oye, Josh, ese tipo te está mandando maldiciones. Ya estaría 25 pips. Te está echando mal de ojo. That's awesome, Christine. That's great. That's great, Mercedes. Well, it's good to hear. Yeah, I wanted to know. I wanted to know because it just feels like a lot of time here is just dead air, you know. But, you know, to be honest, a lot of trading is dead air, isn't it? Gold is just begging for Dixie to stop. Please stop. So it can go up. No, lo tuve que echar, chico. Ah, tú dices aquel ya se fue. Sí, porque le dijiste que no podía comprar. Le dijiste que no podía comprar y se desilusionó. Y ahora está ya con el que le dice, compra ahora, vende ahora, compra ahora, vende ahora. So it just kissed the 8 again. Let's see what it does now. Okay, it just kissed the 8. Let's see what it does. Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah. Truth of the matter is that when Jay was smaller, we were able to do this, and we spent a lot of time trading live, and we could catch a lot of what he was doing, how his mental process worked. And I decided, you know what? I mean, this is risky, right? I mean, you're putting yourself out there. You know, there'll be people who hate on you because you called something that didn't happen or went the other way or whatever, you know, or you took a trade and you didn't win and you look like a fool and whatever, you know. So in that sense, you know, I could just easily trade without the exposure, but it was valuable for me to watch Jay trade. And so I figured, let me do it for other people. Jay is kind of big now. You know, Jay's pretty big. He's got some important projects, and he is doing bigger things to help more people. You know, he really is. And so, you know, my turn to step up to the plate. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, eso es cierto, Josh. Es que todo el mundo quiere, you know, everybody wants the quick, right? Everybody wants the quick solution. Everybody wants the quick answer to things. Everybody wants the easy way out. No such thing. There's no such thing as an easy way out on anything of value. And do you really want to become the person? Do you really want to become the person that's always seeking the easy way out? Now, one thing is to seek the path of least resistance. Absolutely. Find the path of least resistance and take it. But don't look for the shortcut in life for the things that are valuable. I'm going to strongly recommend to you guys. Let me go find them. Let me see. How would I do this? Let me go here. I've done this before. Oh, look, Robert is trading live. Where is he? Jim Rohn. These right here. These two right here. Okay. On all these other ones, they put music to them and videos and stuff, and it's annoying. These two right here. How to take charge of your life. Jim Rohn's personal development. This is invaluable. I cannot tell you how many times I have listened to this. This is invaluable. This other one, Your Best Life Ever. This is 2 hours. This one's 4 hours. I went to pick up my mother-in-law yesterday. I listened to this all the way over there. Again, I don't know. This is 5, 6, 7 times. I have no idea how many times I've listened to this. This right here is invaluable. Study this. Practice this. put this into effect, anything that you want in life, you can build it by learning how to implement the principles of success. It's all here. It's all here. It's so valuable. I cannot emphasize that strong enough. I cannot. And to be honest, if I'm mentoring you, if I'm working with you, and you're not following those steps, you're not reading the books, you're not implementing those things, I can't help you. I cannot help you. There are things that only you can do. There are things only you can do. Your chart time, you know, you taking the risk of putting your money at risk, of going through the steps of becoming. I can't help you. If you don't do it, I cannot help you. You have to do them. And I know the value, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm extremely passionate about it because it's cost me a lot. It's cost me a lot. You know, overcoming the decades of negative input from your parents that were given to you, that was given to them by their parents, the society that surrounded you, that taught you that rich people are evil, that rich become rich by stealing from other people, that people should not be trusted, be careful with strangers. I mean, I'm not saying you should not be cautious with people that you meet on the street, but being afraid of people is not the way to go in life. People hold the secrets to everything that you want in life. Somebody out there, look at this move, man. Somebody out there holds the opportunity that you're looking for. Somebody out there has the key to the door that you're trying to go through. You're being afraid of people, or not socializing with people, not gathering or hanging around people that can help you. You'll never make it. You'll never make it. So please watch those videos, study them. I want to talk about them here. So stinking powerful. So powerful. Yes, I still work with Jay and Joe. Absolutely. Awesome people. Yeah, like I said, Trend Training Academy, right? There's the link again. For those of you who want to join, great value. Jay Wayne is the boss. Jay Wayne is the man. I will always be in partnership with Jay, no matter what I do. I owe him a lot. This is still fighting. It has to climb that. ¿Cuánto tiempo queda? Van a ser las 1:30. He's back. He's back. Mr. Hot Girls is back. Too funny. I'm gonna need a moderator soon, apparently. I got 30 people watching with me, and I get spammed. Goodness gracious. Avi, estás trabajando. Me alegro que estés escuchando. Que Dios te bendiga. Espero que tengas un bonito día. Kevin. Don't get me started with that. Yeah, I just report them every time. If you guys will report them too, that would help. Although I don't know, I guess I'm the one that has to report them. So I just keep reporting them. Ira, welcome, buddy. Right now, I'm just watching gold do its thing down here. Already took a win on gold. Would have been 2 wins. I've taken this buy because I'm buy biased, right? I'm buy biased. But it has to climb this. It has to climb this right here. All I invest. No Discord at this moment. If I do a Discord or a Telegram, it's going to be in Spanish. I'm not trying to distract or move people away from Trend Trading Academy. They should all be at the Trend Trading Academy. Everything that needs to be learned is at the Trend Trading Academy. I'm creating an academy for Spanish speakers. That's it. Everything else is in the academy. Four minutes to the 30-minute candle close. This 9 a.m. candle could turn into another red wick, which will break the bottom. Four-hour candle, battling with the 50. I just went and kissed the 50. So I'm saying it's got to be above that. It's got to break above that. And if you take a buy there, remember golden zone up here, right at resistance also, don't be holding that. Just my recommendation. You do whatever the heck you want. Running out of time here. 3 minutes to the 9:30, and then soon after I'll be calling it. Good morning. One trade, one win. I had a win late last night. So it brings my total for the day to almost 800. Not quite, 700 something. It's a good day. I want to see this. I want to see this 30-minute candle break through. And you know, it's funny because usually gold does these hunts down, right? It does these hunts for stop losses, but it didn't cross it. It didn't cross the wick. Same thing with the trade from yesterday. Let me see if I can find the trade from yesterday. The trade from yesterday was somewhere here. Somewhere here. My stop loss was here on the wick. It didn't make it there. It never made it there. I thought for sure it was going to come down, take out, and then go up. So that turned into a win. It is looking strong. HD. Oh, brother, how are you doing? I remember you. Oh my gosh, HD. How you been, brother? HD goes back to the days of TTP. Take profit. How you doing, brother? Are you well? Let me know you're doing good. And how in the world did you find me? He's gonna push. That's great to hear, brother. Man, created so many friendships from TTP all over the world. I love this. You know, again, another great opportunity. And let me emphasize to you guys. I'm gonna tell you a story in this. I'm gonna close the day. Wow, look at that. It stopped right there. Woo. Let's see. Can the momentum break it? The importance of people. Let me, for everybody here. He wants to know how HD found me. How in the world did you find me? Let's see. Creating a wick. Let's see. Remember, news are coming at 10 a.m. Andy Andrews is another motivational speaker. He's a comedian. He's a comedian turned into motivational speaker. He's funny like crazy. He's got some great, I don't know if his videos are on YouTube or not. Yeah, I think that 9 a.m. is going to break. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. There it goes. There's go 9 a.m. Go 9. Go 9. Go 9. There you go. Woohoo. There you go. Yay. Vamos, hermano. Well, it's just nice when your analysis works. You know, we discussed this, right? Being strong support. Very strong support, very strong support, very strong support. And there you go again. We also discussed the head and shoulders on gold here. So it should be going up at some point. Not saying it's going up right now, but it should be going up at some point. So that's why I was bullish on gold. And that was a nice move. Can it still wick to the bottom? Yeah, it can still wick to the bottom. But that move right there, 60 pips, dude. 60 pip rejection on the bottom. So this is what I was gonna tell you. And then I'm closing it down. Andy Andrews is a comedian. You can find him, but now he's a motivational speaker. He wrote a couple of books that are pretty good. What was the one book that he wrote? The Traveler, what did he call it? I can't remember. Just look him up. He's got a couple of books. And I watched the video that he made, and it made such an impression on me. See, that's that area right there. That was my take profit originally. It just hit it. Boom. And now that it's broken this, it should. We'll see. Well, it's not quite broken it yet. It has to close. This is a video I watched many years ago. He said that most people, will you all agree? Aquí escucha la maldición del muchacho. Yeah, man, he's cussing you out. Some guy jumped on the channel and asked if he should buy, because I told him I had bought. Should I buy too? And I told him, no, you know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. And Josh told him, don't buy. And I said, Josh, don't tell him what to do. Because watch, it's gonna bounce all the way up, and now he's gonna be cussing you. He's gonna be cussing you out. So look at that. It's up 60 pips. Poor guy. I think Josh talked him out of it. People need to be convinced about what they want to do and then do it, right? And then whatever results they get is what they get. And you live with your results. It just rejected on the 20. That just rejected on the 20. Which I see, that's the original TP though. That's nice TP. I wish I would have held that. It's so funny. So anyway, Andy Andrews says, and I think you all agree, right? Can you agree with this statement? That most people like to do business with people that they know. Is that not true? That most people like to do business with people that they know. If that is true, then people who isolate themselves from people are not likely to have as many opportunities as others. Opportunities that will come their way that will be good for them, they're not going to get them because they isolate themselves from people. And so if people like to do business with people that they know, then the more people that you know, the more successful you can be. The more chances of success you have, because people like to do business with people that they know. And I remember listening to that and I agreed with it, right? This is 2000 and what now? 2008, 2009. The real estate market had just busted. I was selling real estate then. I was doing very well. The real estate market busted, and I'm looking for my next opportunity. This Facebook thing has started. It had been going on for a little while, and I've not gotten into it, right? At that time, I think I had 30 friends on Facebook. I think I had 30 friends on Facebook. It's like, I didn't want to get into it. But I remember what Andy Andrews said. And so I said to myself, if opportunities are in the people that you know, people like to do business with people that they know, then I need to get out there because there's another opportunity for me out there somewhere. And so I just started friending everybody. I started friending everybody that I know. Look at that rejection. Yeah, for those of you who have the 20 up, you can see how it rejected on the 20 on the 30 minute. I started friending everybody. Friend this one, friend that one, friend this one, friend that one. I friended all these people that I knew on Facebook because, again, my opportunity is coming from one of them. My next opportunity is coming from one of them. So I remembered a friend of mine and I put his name in the Facebook and nothing came of it. I need to cut it off because I got a 10 a.m. class here. Nothing, I didn't find him, right? So then I went online and I found his website because I knew he had a website. He had written a book. And so I found his email, sent him an email. This was on a Friday. On Sunday, he calls me. And we're chit-chatting. And he goes, all of a sudden, Bombo, that's my baseball name. He was a friend of mine when I was playing baseball. What in the world provoked you to call me or contact me? And the moment he said that, I knew he had something for me. And I said to him, well, Steve, you know, I have all these skills. I'm bilingual and I'm not really doing much with it. And I'm thinking there's got to be something out there that I can use that will be good. So I said to him, how's your business going? And he says to me, well, Bombo, I've been in the big leagues for the last several years, 7 years, 8 years in the majors. I'm like, what? That's what? Mental skills coach for the Seattle Mariners. Like, what? He was previously with the Texas Rangers. And you're not going to believe this. He said to me, you're not going to believe this. But just yesterday, or the day before I emailed him, the general manager of the Seattle Mariners asked him that he knew anybody that he could put in this position. And the only name The first name that came to mind was you, and the only name that came to me was you. So I told him, yeah, I got somebody that'd be perfect for this. But I haven't spoken to him like in 7 years. And the very next day, he got an email from me. The next thing I know, I'm flying to Seattle, Washington, on the Seattle Mariners bill to go meet with the general manager about a position in their minor league system. I did not get the job because he was looking for somebody with mental skills experience, but that led then to my master's degree. Eventually, I did end up working with my buddy briefly with the Baltimore Orioles. And I gathered some valuable experience on the elite mindset that professional athletes have and how you can translate that into performance, elite performance. And so all of the psychology stuff that you guys hear me say in TTA, all my classes and lessons and everything that I think you guys are benefiting from and you have said have benefited from, came from me making a move to expand my network because somewhere out there, somebody had a key to open a door for me. And I was not prepared for it because I didn't have my network expanded. The moment I expanded my network, I had this incredible opportunity, which led to many other things, including my master's degree. And now I'm helping a whole ton of people with their psychology, thanks to what I learned there. So the moral of the story is never tell a story without a point and never give a point without a story. The moral of the story is you need to expand your network, guys. Some of you would rather have a better job. Oh, I think GU is taking off. Boom, look at that bounce. Some of you would like to have a better job. Some of you would like to have better opportunities. Some of you would like to transition into something while you're learning to trade and everything. Your opportunity is already in the people that you know. Your opportunity, your next opportunity is in the people that you already know. Let the people out there know that you're looking for another opportunity. Let them know that you're looking and that you are available. Expand your network, expand your friends, take risks, talk to people, say hello, say hi, my name is so-and-so. Have a business card ready or something so they can keep it with them. That they'll call you. When the favor of God is on your life, things out of nowhere show up. And I am telling you, God is for you and he will help you. Put yourself out there. Christine, yeah, I probably wouldn't be. Right now, I probably would be in the big leagues. Had I had already my master's degree, that I would have been in the big leagues. But it's all good. It's all good. I love me some baseball though. And guess what? I just bought this house here in Port St. Lucie, and the New York Mets facility, I can walk to it. Maybe they need a mental skills coach. But that would be, again, for the joy of it, because I do love to help people with it. Oh, it's rejecting. Is that 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock to that 15-minute, but I can't stay, guys. Look at that rejection. It rejected on the 20. You know how I was rejecting on the 8 and rejected on the 20? It's holding between the 8 and the 20 now on the 30-minute. But it's still very strong bullish. right now. Right now, the 9 a.m. candle is still bullish, strong bullish. It's losing it though. It's losing its mojo. It's losing its mojo. And I gotta go. I gotta prepare my time with my student. So let me go ahead and close it. If you found value in our time together, please let people know what's going on. Maybe we can grow this community. What was that? My computer talking to me. Computer's funky today. Maybe we can build this community and people can come and learn and grow and join us at TTA. And then the Spanish community can join the Rivera Trading Group in español. Let's see if this is going to hold. That's not looking good. Where's the 4-hour? That's not looking good for buys. But we shall see. It's not over yet. Appreciate you, Christine. Okay, that's it, guys. Calling it quits. I hope again that you have a great Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes. And see you in the morning. God bless you all. Bye-bye.